Hi guys, you have seen how powerful this one can play. I just call this the red and black. This is named as red and black on this platform. You can name it as whatever you want. This can be presented as a type of influence that you can make. I would suggest don't take the credit on yourself. Give the credit to them, because that is what is the takeaway for them. After I explain how this works, which is insanely simple, you will laugh and explain this to you. After that, I'll give you different applications and different stories that I have told in my professional life, in my corporate shows and my street shows and everything. And you have seen the full footage of the full performance of how this works, how this really feels in real life. You have seen both Zoom version and real version. You have the complete scripting on all the versions. Every time I try and say different stories, but you have that. I'm going to explain you this. Then I'll give you a brief on different stories that you can tap into. Then literally sky is the limit. Let's get to how it works, right? So how it works is, you laugh right now. So I did this, right? So this camera is catching this. So it just looks like a shuffle deck of cards. It simply looks like a shuffle deck of cards, right? What is happening here is I've arranged cards like red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black. Likewise, the complete deck. Correct? This is not even a full deck. So the criteria here are very, very simple. It's arranged in a stack. Let's call this a stack. It's arranged in a specific stack, which is red, black, red, black, red, black. You can also start with the black card. No issues. Any card you want to start with, you can start. But it needs to be arranged red, black, red, black, red, black, or black, red, alternate order. What you need to follow is just two things. The total number of cards need to be even number of cards. The total number of cards need to be even number of cards. When it's even number of cards, when you arrange them as red, black, alternate, automatically, if this card is red, the last card will always be black. Think of it. If the first card is red, the last card will always be the opposite color, right? If I take this card and if I place it here, if this is black, this is always red. What if I told you that is the principle and you're set for the next 7 minutes, you can literally slay them, kill them, make them emotional also if your persona is strong with this principle, right? So how do you create an illusion that this is not stacked? You create the illusion that this is not stacked by doing this. This I call the drip move. You're dripping cards. If you see your professional gamblers and all those guys when they show the cards, here also you can, there is a red card here, black card here, red card here, black card here. You kind of can see that this is red and black next to each other. This is your regular spread, technically called a spread. You are not doing a spread. You achieve the complete result by arranging them in red, black order, and the exact number of cards should be some kind of even number. If it's a full deck, 52 cards, 50 cards, 48 cards, whatever you want. This is not even a full deck, right? Even number of cards, the top card and the bottom card needs to be opposite colors. When you arrange them red, black, alternate, and if it's a total number of cards or even cards, this will automatically happen. If this is red, this will always be black. If you put it here, if this is black, this is always red. So now you can also cut them. If you shuffle them like this, you're gone. But you can cut them. If you see the performance, while I'm talking, I keep doing this. You can do this, right? You can cut them. It does not change the stack. Again, the principle, if this is black, this will always be red. If you put it here, if this is red, this will always be black. So you can cut them. If you see the performance, while I'm talking, I'll be cutting the cards. right? Cutting does not change the stack. So what move creates the illusion that these are shuffled is not a spread but a drip. Now look at this. You don't have to hide anything, you don't have to switch anything, you don't have to do literally anything. By being very, very open, by dripping cards like this, look at them, you are looking at top angle, straight angle, both. You cannot do it. It just looks like, see, there are 4-5 red cards together, there are two black cards together. It looks so clean. This one drip move changes the complete game for them. It's very open. So that's why I've given you 3 performances of me doing this in real life. Watch it number of times. Watch the delivery. Watch the character. Story, of course, it's up to you. You can say whatever story you want. I'll have a different section on what are the different applications, what are the different stories you can say. Otherwise, this is done, right? See, I'll show you the drip move. Right, drip is very, very simple. This is my right hand. I'm holding the cards in my left hand. I'm right-handed. I hold the cards. My thumb is on the bottom. My other fingers are here. I am just dropping cards, dripping or dropping cards in a section. Then if it's not spread enough, I use my both of hands, I just do this. That is all. Literally, that is all. See, you look at the cards, you have the top angle. Literally, you cannot see anything. You absolutely cannot see anything. It just looks like random deck of cards that are shuffled. Right? Another thing, going back. So, before anything started, I do a lot of build up to the story. I say usually people, whenever somebody like me brings a deck of cards like this, people think it's a card trick. I build up to the story. I get anticipated. Then I say, you might also be tempted that this can be a card trick, but please, it is not. Then I don't think they will ask you to shuffle. Please don't think. It's all in your conviction, right? Take this, show them. You are showing them. What I do is I show them, then I talk. Now there is no question of a shuffle. Think of this. Next second I open the cards. The cards come out. I do the drip move. While I'm talking, while I'm doing the presentation, they can see the cards. So there is no question of a shuffle. Right? Talk. I know this is black. The last is red. I take back. So now I can cut. I can do this. I can do this while talking. Again, what's the performance? While talking, we can cut. While creating the story, you can cut. Now again, do the drip move. Last time, you're going to look at the cards. See, it looks very, very clean. All I'm doing is I'm looking at this card. If this is red, that is black. Right? If this is red, that is black. So now I turn. I know this is black because I saw the last card. You can straight away look at this card. If this card is not visible, you look at this card and you know what is that card. If this is red, that is black. If you could see the black yourself, you know it is black. If you want to do the version where you are forcing the black cards to the person who is thinking of black, it is as simple as saying you start with that person. If the black person is here and you know this is black, you start the procedure with that person. Now think of it. Let's say this person is thinking of black, he is thinking of red. This is a common dustbin. That common dustbin changes the entire game for them and for you. While I was creating this, I was thinking, it can work very simply, but how do I? Because if you said one dustbin for the black person, one dustbin for the red person, it won't work. You need a common dustbin. Now think of the scenario: red and black arranged. You have shown it to them, which was a visual convincing that these are nothing but a shuffled deck of cards, and you have cut them. You know this card is black. This much you know. This person who's thinking of black is here. This person who's thinking of red is here. You know this is black. Now think of it. You say, if you think based on your intuition this card is black, which is your focus, you will keep it here. If your intuition says that is not black, you will throw it here, which is a common dustbin. Right? Let's say this person thinks this is his card. He will say, you just say, if you think that card is your focus is just your focus or dustbin. Other person's focus is just his focus or dustbin. the common dustbin. Now think of this. This card is black. He's either going to keep it here or here. It does not matter. It's alternate, right? So next is red card. This person is focusing on red. You say, if the next card, you both work as a team. If next card, if you think that card is red, which is your focus, you will keep it for yourself or throw it. Now it's red. So they're playing between red and red when they make the choice. Either they keep it here or dustbin. Next is black. Either they keep it here or dustbin. Let's say they keep it here. Red, them or dustbin. Black, black or dustbin. Red, red or dustbin does not really matter. Getting it? Black, either black or dustbin. Let's say he says mine. It goes to his. Red, mine or dustbin. Black, dustbin. Red, dustbin. Black, mine. Red, dustbin. Black, mine. Red, mine. Let's say black, mine. Red, mine. Black, mine. Red, mine. Black, dustbin does not matter. They can finish the entire deck. This would be, the dustbin would be all red and black mixed together. And the black cards will be black. Red cards will be red. Right? So the version you would have seen on the video, I did the opposite. I did the opposite. Opposite is what? The ones who are focusing on black cards, I forced the red to them. And the ones who are focusing on red cards, I forced the black to them. How do I do it? Very, very simple. So let's arrange them. So red is here. Black, red, 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 black, red. Okay. There should be some mistake. This is also a great time for you to recap. Red, black, 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 red. Okay, one is an extra card. Maybe we can, yeah, correct. So now this is black, this is red. This is black, this is red. So you can cut, doesn't matter. You can cut, doesn't matter. You can cut, doesn't matter. All the time, this is, if this is black, this will always be red. Correct? You place them there. Let's say this person is focusing on red, and this card is red. If you want to do the routine that you saw, where the opposite color comes to the person, and you say all this while subconsciously you were focusing on your partner's card, the starting point differs. Start with the opposite person. If this is red, if this person is thinking of black, you start with this person. The version I taught you previously, the basic version is, if this is red, if this person is thinking of red, you start with that person. If you want to do the opposite version, if this is red, you know this is red. If this person thinking of black, if you want all the reds to the person thinking of black, you start with that person. You say, if you think of red, right? Sorry, you think of black, right? You think of black, right? This is a red card. You say, if you think this is a black, keep it here, otherwise throw it to the dustbin. This will come here. Please think of black. He is thinking of red, but this is black. Whether dustbin or here does not matter. Now think of it. It's all the starting point. If you change the starting point, the result becomes the opposite, becomes much more stronger, right? This was think of black if you think of it, but this is red. You say, if this is black, keep it here, otherwise throw there. They throw or keep, does not matter. The next one, keep or throw does not matter. Just the opposite colors are being forced to the whatever color they think of. If this person thinking of black, this is thinking of red. You just switch the starting point. The first card, if you know, red, black, red, black, red, right? So this is a red card. The person who's thinking of black is here. The basic version, if this is red, this is black, and this is, the card is red. If you want to do the basic version where you want to force the red cards to the person thinking of red, when you know this is red, you say, you start start. If you want to do the opposite, you start with the other person. As simple as that. Otherwise, guys, this is literally my most favorite piece because there's nothing involved. With this, we finish our part 2. We finish our complete full-length pieces, and this can be in terms of application, how to use it, who can use it, how you can use it, what are the different stories you can say. I will see you in the next video. Until then, practice this, empower yourself and empower a lot of people. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.